Hello everyone, this is Komal. Today we are going to discuss the geography topic for class 7. This is a first video for chapter number 2, atmosphere. So what is an atmosphere? Atmosphere, the protective layer of gases surrounding our planet Earth, is called the atmosphere. You already know about this. Here we are going to discuss it in detail. It extends more than 1600 kilometer into the space. Up to the extent of 1600 kilometer, we are getting the atmosphere. Atmosphere makes life possible on Earth. These are the important basic features of atmosphere. The protective layer of gases surrounding our planet Earth is called atmosphere, and it is responsible for the life possible on Earth. So there are in two ways we are getting atmosphere. First is the composition of atmosphere, in which we are detailing the gases that are present in atmosphere, and the second is the structure of atmosphere, in which we are getting 5 layers of atmosphere. So here is the composition of atmosphere. In composition part, you can get this first one gas, which is present in 78%, that is nitrogen. Oxygen, that is present about 21%. Argon gas, that is in 0.93%, and other gases including carbon dioxide, water vapor, ozone, etc. In 0.1% amount. So here is the composition of atmosphere. We are getting the percentage of gases. Now the next thing is structure of atmosphere. What is a structure? The 5 layers of atmosphere, and boundaries between layers are referred to as the pauses. This is very important thing. The boundaries between layers. This one boundary, after that the next layer when starts, that boundary it is called the pauses. The pauses of the different layers of atmosphere. So here are the 5 layers. The first one layer is which is connected with the surface of Earth, that is called the troposphere. It extends up to 25 kilometer area. This is the lowest layer. Water vapor, dust particles are present in this layer. Weather occur, all types of winds are blowing in this troposphere. Air becomes thinner as the altitude. After that, the air becomes thinner, or the presence of gases becomes thinner when we entered into the next one layer, stratosphere. That extends up to the next 50 kilometer. The boundary between the stratosphere and mesosphere called the stratopause. This boundary between mesosphere and stratosphere is called the stratopause. Then ozone layer present in this layer. Then temperature rises in this layer. After that, temperature rises up to the minus degrees after this layer, stratosphere. Next is up to the 85 kilometer, the third layer, mesosphere. It has the coldest temperature, that is minus 120 degrees Celsius. Most meteors are born in this layer due to the air resistance. Air resistance is very much there. So that's why all types of meteor showers happen in this mesosphere layer. Next, fourth type of layer is thermosphere, that extends up to 1000 kilometer. Very less gases are present in this layer, and it has very thinnest type of atmosphere, the negligence of gases. Then the exosphere, which connects the space. It connects with space, and the atmosphere thins out. Then less gases and gravitational pull is there. Satellites are moving in this layer. Gravitational pull is not exist in this type of layer, so that's why satellites are moving in this layer. It connects with the space part. So here are the 5 main layers of the Earth. Now the next is greenhouse effect. What is a greenhouse? The heat cannot escape into the space and gets trapped on the Earth due to the carbon dioxide and clouds, which is responsible for the heating of atmosphere, and this process is called the greenhouse effect. When the gases are heat that comes from the sun trapped inside the Earth due to the carbon dioxide or cloud part, and after that the heating of atmosphere happen. This process is called the greenhouse effect. There are greenhouse gases which are trapping the heat. Those type of greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, they are trapping the heat inside it, so they are creating greenhouse effect on the Earth's surface. Here are the causes for greenhouse. The first one is burning of fossil fuels, deforestation, increase in the population, farming like harmful fertilizers or overuse of fertilizers when we are doing at that time, the gases are exposing from the fertilizers and they are trapping heat. Then industrial waste and landfills, they are also creating pollution, and greenhouse gases are exploding from that areas and they are trapping heat. Then the next topic is global warming. Global warming and greenhouse effect both are connected. There are consequently terms we are using. Then the process, what is a global warming? The process that causes the earth's temperature to rise and makes the earth warmer. This is a simple definition for global warming. Simply we can say the climate change. The climate change, the intense heat or intense cold. Now, what are the causes for global warming? The same causes which we discussed in greenhouse, same are like here. The man-induced deforestation, the cutting down of trees, deforestation, fossil fuels, landfills, overpopulation, mining processes. When we are doing mining, at that time there are number of poisonous gases are exploding from that area. So they are causing the global warming. Fertilizers. Now the impact of what kind of impact global warming is giving? Glaciers melting and sea level rising due to the global warming. Migration of animals. Animals are migrating from their homelands to other parts in search of food or in search of shelter. Then temperature, change in the ecosystem, heavier precipitation and flooding, changing of seasons, extinction of plant and animal species. Now the next thing is ways to reduce global warming. How we can reduce global warming? So first thing is we can reduce global warming by using recyclable products. Then next thing, purchasing energy efficient product. Those who are not consuming much energy, we will not use those product at that time. At that time we are getting the global warming effect in very reduced form. Then tree plantation, reducing pollution. This is very important. Tree plantation is very important to reduce global warming. Reducing pollution effect. So next is ozone layer depleting due to the ultraviolet radiations and issues related with the global warming. Due to the global warming or greenhouse trapping gases, the ozone layer is depleting because it depleted due to the ultraviolet radiations which are trapping inside Earth's surface. So I hope you understand this topic. If you will get any query, you can ask me through comment section. Thank you.